Hello and welcome to One North Maine Brockton's Magazine Show. I'm your host, Jay Miller, and coming up on today's episode, the 2018 Summer of Work and Learning, also known as SWL program. We know that Brockton Public Schools does a great job annually. This year is no different. With increasingly diminishing resources, they pull it off. What happens is students become part of the program. They're introduced through workshops held by Brockton Area Workforce Investment Board and YouthWorks. Then the SWL students, also known as interns, are placed in jobs. This year we'll be following the following teams: the printing team, the t-shirt team, the teaching team, the Brockton IT team, and the concession stand team. We've been doing this event for 7 years. This is our 7th annual 1/2 hour episode of the SWL program. This one, expect it to be the best one yet. Sit back, relax, and see what the rising stars of Brockton have to offer.
Come to work, on time, do your job, you get paid. Look, it's pretty easy. I'm not concerned about any of you. It's a really good show.
Did she make the shirts or did you?
We made them together. Chocolate. Gotta love it.
Hello and welcome to One North Maine.
Have a seat somewhere over there.
In its 24th year, the Summer of Work and Learning program has provided students with an opportunity to find gainful employment, develop good working skills, and learn not only about their community, but about themselves. The supervisors for the 2018 SWL program are Mike Owens, Stephanie Landerholm, and Kevin DuPont.
Should be placed on a team from the community. You will have a direct boss, which you won't meet today, most of you will meet your boss today. And one of the three of us SWL supervisors will be in charge of that group, so we will be your go-tos for larger issues if anything comes up. So Mr. DuPont will be in charge of the IT team, the mural team, and the Brockton Rocks team. I will be in charge of the t-shirt team and the teaching team, and Mr. Owens will have the print shop and concession team, so the two teams based in Brockton High School.
Oh yeah, it's 2 days.
We're here with James Lofton, Computer Technician Supervisor for Brockton Public Schools. James, you were involved with Summer Work and Learning, and you were explaining to us off camera all the work that the interns that you'll be receiving are going to put in this summer. Tell us a little bit about it. Walk us through.
Sure. So we start out in the year with working with student tablets. Our goal is to update student tablets to the newest version of Windows 10. It's going to involve having wireless connections as well as using flash drives. The reason we do this is we want to maximize efficiency by having connected wirelessly, allowing the devices to do an install, and at the same time take other devices and install them with the flash drive so that we can maximize the most amount of time we have.
And you're talking about not just one school. We're not just talking Brockton High School. You're talking about a lot of different schools within the system.
Oh yeah, we usually start at Brockton High because we have the most number of student tablets here, but we will go to the middle schools next, and then if time permits, we'll also work on the 5th, 4th, and 3rd grades at the elementary schools.
And how many tablets are we talking about?
We're talking approximately 6,000 tablets we're going to work on this summer alone. And then we'll do some more work during the year, but this summer, 6,000 tablets.
And the detail that goes into it, it caught my ear. Walk us through exactly what they're going to be doing this summer. You explained it that they're basically doing the job of an IT person.
Oh yeah, so the job starts off by first turning on a tablet. This means you have to make sure the tablet can connect wirelessly. Now, we can get a large number of problems. Sometimes the tablet has to be reconfigured, so they'll have to log on with we'll give them a tech intern username and password. They will log on. They may have to troubleshoot why it won't connect to the wireless. Sometimes it'll connect to the wireless, but it'll disconnect quickly, so they may have to run some type of update even before we can start our project for the summer. And it takes a large amount of time, maybe up to 30 minutes, just to get a cart of, say, 30 tablets ready for our install. And then after they're ready, the install can take anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour and a half. So we're looking at being able to accomplish, I would say, 1 cart per day per intern. That's our goal. And it should be able to happen mostly because we're going to work in teams. So for each group of interns, I would say every 5 interns, we'll have a computer tech with those group of interns as well.
James, thank you so much. I'll tell you, the Summer Work and Learning Program, this is just one example of the work that the students will be doing this summer. They're going to be learning a lot, and they'll be helping out the Brockton Public Schools. Fantastic. James, wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much, Jay. Take care.
We are working on updates for a new Windows update. Currently, is this one being pushed or checking? Checking. Okay, so we're checking to see if the update already happened. We're doing this over like 6,000 laptops over all the BPS schools. Currently now, we log in, we check them, fold them back up. If not, we have to flip them, FNF6, and then put them right back in.
So tell me about your experience. You've been here 2 years.
It's honestly probably the best experience I could have for a job, I could say. We've been, it's not exactly the same thing, but working with the laptops for both years, and it's a learning experience actually.
Is it something you knew what you were doing beforehand? You had some experience?
I had experience with desktops, but not really laptops and all the VHS laptops. But I've learned a lot more than I had in the beginning when coming to the program.
So guys, are you always this busy? Are you always on the move like this?
Yeah.
Non-stop when you get here, huh?
Yeah, we're pretty much, let's see, I've done probably 5 carts today, I think. This would be 6, and then we have probably on to like 8.
Set it up over there. Is there more room over here? Or actually?
Yeah, just keep on taking them out.
So is this a IT field? Is this something you guys want to get into? What about you, Caleb?
I think every single one of us wants to move into the IT field. It's something I love doing at home, build my own computers. A lot of fun.
What about you guys?
Yeah, it's something that ever since I was like a kid, I was interested by these types of things, like computers, everything, how they work, and how it's just such a development and how it's so revolutionized this age that we're in right now.
You have to do 6,000. When's the deadline?
Deadline is
August 6th,
We were just given a new date. Is that the?
August 10th, but it got pushed up to 9,000 because at the rate we're going, we're so efficient that we'll be
Yeah.
able to hit an extra 3,000.
So you're gonna get 9,000
We're aiming for
Upgraded.
9,000 laptops.
upgraded by August.
August 10th, was it? Yeah.
First couple of days, were you guys running into each other?
No, actually, we're pretty much separated throughout like entire school. We each get an individual room or maybe 2 rooms. Work on like 30 laptops each, and just pump them out.
So is everything done here, or do you actually go to different schools around the computers here?
How many schools have we done?
So we've done North, we've done South, Middle School, Arnone.
Are you actually going there, or are you doing it? all-
Yeah, we go to each school and we work
Go
on
to
the
each
curriculum.
school, and we've done all of those so far.
And what are your hours? How many hours a day do you work?
We go from 8 to 2, so, and we have a lunch break right in the middle, so 5 hours.
Okay. Do you guys want to stop, or do you want to just keep going?
Yeah, just keep going. It feels good to get all of them done.
The break is too long.
To be young again, to be young. What about you, man? You digging this?
Yeah, it's good work. It's good skills to learn. It's nice to know. It doesn't matter what field you want to go into. You got to know IT in this world.
All right, I do have to get in front of the camera because, yes, folks, you did hear it. He said the break was too long. Sir, how old are you?
18,
18. And how long is the actual break?
1 whole hour.
That is a nice break. That is a
Yeah.
nice break. Yes, yes, but it's too long for your liking.
Yeah, I just need 30 minutes to eat, and then I want to get back to work and go home.
Okay, so do they have to hold you down? Do they have to physically hold you down during the break, the last half hour? Is it ugly?
Probably.
There we go. So you heard it here. The break is too long. So obviously, he is a summer work and learning student because he likes to work. This is a great group. This is amazing. They have not stopped since we stepped foot in this room, and this is incredible. They're upgrading, updating. 9,000. It went from 6,000 computers when the program started to 9,000 computers by August 10th. We are recording this on July 18th, so they have less than a month. And we're talking about 12 to 14 working days left, maybe a little bit more, but we're talking about 3 weeks left to get this all done, and they're on pace to do it. Impressive. Right down the hall, the concession team is getting ready for an onslaught of students that are looking for a little snack.
The top for the what? For the solar and stuff, good job. Go ahead. Adira, we get all the candy? In the
Every year, this team collects money, and those funds are used to support a local nonprofit or a local school.
What's that? That's fine, yes.
It's early. It's about 7:30 in the morning, but you know what? Our students, our SWL students, are already on the job, and they're here at the Baker School to provide youngsters in their summer program some learning skills, and they simply just want to have fun. Don't we all? The SWL workers plan and execute a pretty comprehensive curriculum. They help create it. And what it does is it allows these SWL students to determine, do I want to become a teacher? Is this something I might want to take on as a career? Or is it not for me? Because working with youngsters kids that are, different age groups can be a bit of a challenge. So in the past, we have learned that some students, it just wasn't for them. They enjoyed their experience, but teaching wasn't the profession for them. On the other hand, we've met a lot of young men and women that have gone on to teaching careers. Some have gone to Brown, some have gone to other Ivy League schools. The list is endless. When we head inside, we plan to meet with 3 SWL graduates that are now paid employees.
My name is Heidi Rivera. I am a rising junior at Brown University, and I am working here at the Power Scholars Academy this summer.
Okay, and tell us about your summer work and learning history.
Well, I started summer work and learning my freshman year of high school. I was fortunate to get introduced to it early on, and I stayed with it all 4 years, each year on the teaching team. The teaching team was placed at the Baker School this year. We were working with the Power Scholars Academy, which is a new summer program that they've started up this year that's been partnered with Bell and the YMCA.
What was your ultimate goal to accomplish by the end of the summer?
So our main responsibilities, we wanted to help the kids who were sort of in the middle. This program is designed to help students who need that extra attention during the summer. So some of our responsibilities included walking around the classroom, giving one-on-one attention when we could, which having 5 assistants in the classroom helped a lot with. And then we worked our way into lunch and recess. Our responsibilities were to kind of help out there while the teachers took their lunchtime off. So it was a fun experience. Teaching team! Summer was coming up and I kind of needed something to do in addition. And I just love working with the kids. I had such a great experience with my 4 years at Summer of Work and Learning that I emailed my old supervisor. I sent her a message. I said, "Excuse me, are you looking for any college students now to help out with the program?" And she said, "Of course." Emailed me back the next day, said I could come back, and I'm just so excited to see all my friends from Summer of Work and Learning as well as all the staff here at the Baker School, and it's been such a great experience. I'm glad I got to continue as a college student. How are you?
How's life?
It's going good.
Yeah?
Good.
College good?
Yeah, it's good. First year at Brown was great. It was quite an adjustment, especially lecture classes, but I'm so glad I went. I got to meet amazing people from places all over the world that I never would have thought I met. I had so many professional skills built up. I got a job before the end of my first semester. I had a job at the school that my professional skills helped with. I was able to continue volunteering, walking students in the morning just to keep that interaction with kids going, and it was just such a great preparation for me. Bye. Brown's great. It's a big transition to go from small classrooms to lectures, but BHS really prepared me for it. I went into college as a hopeful chemistry major in hopes of pursuing a career in veterinary medicine, and through all my summers at Summer of Work and Learning teaching, the summers I have now, and just even middle school experiences tutoring, I think I'm leaning very heavily towards becoming an educator.
Hello, I'm Emily Miranda and I'm a teacher assistant here at Baker School. It's an amazing program. It's a program where kids have fun here, they learn. It's a pretty good way for them to keep learning in summer a very good way. I want to become a teacher because I really like to interact with the kids. I love helping them. I like to get them in the right path, and I feel like that's a good way for me to start. I love the kids so much. I love how we can play and learn at the same time. I like how energized they are, but at the same time, like they need some learning in it. So it feels really great. I really love the job.
Hi, I'm Karina England Quest.
When did you start the Summer of Work?
I started Summer Work and Learning my sophomore year of high school.
And you're still in...
And I'm still here, yes. So my senior year, I was working in payroll at Central Office, and they liked me, so they kept me. And then last year got switched to community schools, and I'm still there. And right now I'm interning as a para for the Power Scholar Academy.
So how much is it credit it goes to the summer work and learning program?
It's such an amazing program. It has opened so many doors for me since my sophomore year. I was at Harbor One, then I was at the library, then I was at Central. It's such a nice program. My resume looks amazing because of this program.
Okay, from the Baker School we transition. We are going back down Court Street over to Champion High School with a t-shirt team. They're doing what they do. They're making t-shirts and they're making quite a bit of them. Can't wait to check it out. Over the years, the team has been as big as 10 and as small as 2. The t-shirt team's on fire. They're making t-shirts, they're making buttons. A lot's happening. They're gonna show us exactly what they do on a given day. This year they're pumping out plenty of t-shirts for some nonprofits and other organizations that, hey, they want quality. And you know what? They get the t-shirts for cheap. The buttons are really cool as well. Can't wait to show you. Let's go check it out.
Hi, I'm Jason Mallard, and today we are making Champion City shirts. We are placing 4 shirts on a carousel screen press, and we are putting red ink on black shirts for Champion City. Let's show you how it's done.
Basically, I'm going to push this down. I'm going to flood the screen. And you're going to push down with your shoulders hard. You're going to do 2 hits. You're going to put this here. I'm going to lift it up slowly. This is the first hit, so it's going to go into the flash, which hardens the ink so it's not wet anymore. And then we're going to come back and do a second hit.
Then I come and pick them up to fold them.
Nice guy.
So we don't want any of the needles to hit the frame. That'll stop production. Looks good. So now you hit the green button. And in 5 minutes we'll have a finished shirt. Back of the SWL shirt we're going to do, and another job. It's going to take the artwork off. Going to take that over to our washout sink. Going.
Students in the print shop, the printing team, are printing off the West Middle Wolverines rules and expectations for their students. Follow directions first time any are given. Be in your seat with all necessary supplies when class begins. And no profanity and no teasing. Those are the first 3 rules. 1, 2, 3 that we can live by.
Where'd you pick it up? Oh yeah? Yeah, wait till you start getting the... Good, man. Follow you? Perfect. Oh yeah? That's a great program.
There's a stain.
There's a paper.
So, 1A. Keep going.
Whoever thought a paper jam would be cool to look at? But one error with the equipment sets things back. So they have to keep plugging, they have to keep moving along. And we have quality control. A gentleman by the name of Chris is reviewing all the handbooks. So let's go over and meet him.
I'm looking for any imperfections. So this is the original, the approved version, and then this is the copy that we just printed out. So I have to check all the page numbers, check all the text, check for any smudges, make sure that everything's aligned and there's nothing that's sticking out to me automatically, and make sure they're all in order. Any imperfections, no tears, and make sure that the printer didn't do anything funny. So I gotta check the shades of color, make sure that they're almost the same, that everything's readable.
Hi, my name is Hao Wan, and I am running the Summer Brockton High School print shop this year. And we have several students working in the print shop, or at least I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but we have 6 students, and one is, in summer school right now. Basically, what they're learning during the summer is how to conduct themselves professionally and how to run equipment. They're facilitating all of the work for the Brockton Public Systems and getting teachers ready for the summer. And a lot of the things that they learn in here is, quality control, workflow, collaboration, everything, the whole process from beginning to the end of the job.
Finally, as far as the handbooks, how many do you and your team have to produce at the beginning of the school year?
Let's see, there's like 9,000 for the elementary school. There's about 5,000 between the high school and middle school. And the smaller schools, the alternative schools, there's like, maybe about 500 altogether. So there's thousands of books that they're producing, and not just the handbooks, but basically, like I said, anything that facilitates the school system.
Well, there you have it, Brockton. Another edition of Summer of Work and Learning, SWL, in the books. We promised you a good show, and of course, the One North Main team delivered again. To learn more about Brockton Community Access, please visit our website at bcatv.org. You can also check out our YouTube channel, a laundry list of One North Main episodes, as well as council meetings and community events. It is youtube.com/The Brockton Channels on one word. For executive producer Mark Lindy and producer Aaron Tebow, I'm Jay Miller, and we'll see you around town.
The community service is such a big portion of it, and I think a lot of youth don't realize how to get involved in their community if they're fortunate enough to have like churches or other organizations. But for me, Summer of Work and Learning was really that outlet to get into community service, and I've kept up with it ever since.
Appreciate it.